Hey, hi, hello, friendos. So it's been a month. I know, I've missed dates again. I'm a goofball, but I was driving home. It's literally during my lunch break. I have to go back to work in like literally less than 40 minutes. But I was driving here and I was like, I need to record a video because I have feelings in my soul. And it's because I've been at work a month now. And it's starting to pick up. I'm starting to get busy. I'm starting to be added on to things and having responsibilities and, you know, being a human person. Crazy, I know. And I just got to thinking how uncomfortable human beings are with change. We hate it. We just don't enjoy it. And I fall into that category. I don't like change. There's this thing, where people are like, oh, you have to like get out of your comfort zone. And my immediate gut reaction, and I've tweeted about this before, is to be like, no. No, I don't want to get out of my comfort zone. It's comfortable there. It's like, you know when you're laying in bed and you have a spasm and you throw your phone randomly, you drop your phone and it falls really far away. And instead of stand up out of bed and walk to go retrieve your phone, you literally roll over and like hang from one foot off trying to reach your phone that you dropped. Same thing with a remote for the TV, anything. You don't want to get out of bed because it's comfortable. Even if you have to like contort yourself into a weird, uncomfortable position to reach your phone, it's better than having to sit up, stand up, and walk all the way to where your phone, remote, hair clip, whatever is. That's how humans are in everything. We don't want to move. We don't want to change. We want to stay comfortable. And I'm saying this as if it were a TED Talk and I have figured out the solution and I am suddenly now ready to dive out of my comfort zone and I love change and I bring it on and I can't wait. No, that could not be further from the truth. I still hate change. I like my comfortable zone. It's a comfy zone. There's a reason I like to stay in it. It's comfy. Suffice to say, the last month has required a lot of me getting out of my comfort zone, and I still hate it. I still don't like it. It's not fun, but it's the only way that we grow. And retrospection is everything, because I can look back on the 3.5 years that I spent in college and recognize that I am a different person from when I started. It's less clear, I feel like, in your like childhood how you've changed, because your changing is just kind of part of your growing. But once you hit that like adult, like 18 up, you're not really growing anymore, you're literally changing. And I can look back on my freshman year of college and my senior year of college and recognize that I'm a completely different person. And I know that I can look, my dad even mentioned it to me on a phone call, that in the month that I've been working here, I've learned so much and I've grown so much. And there's this girl on Instagram, who makes art. You have to have seen it because she's super famous. She does like text art over like really pretty backgrounds, and it's all motivational things that people send to her. And one of them is like, you have come so far from who you were July of last year, or the beginning of this month, or like 11 today literally I posted on my Instagram, 11-year-old you would be so proud of where you are now. And that growth only comes from being out of your comfort zone. It only comes from change. If your 11-year-old self wouldn't be proud of you now, that would mean you haven't changed. It would mean that your 11-year-old self isn't surprised at who you are now. And there's this other quote that gets thrown around all the time that's like, God wouldn't give you anything you can't handle. I kind of think that's wrong. I definitely think that things happen in our lives that we can't handle, that we have to adapt and change and grow into. And I think that God gives us those things for those opportunities. And I am standing here, talking to you right now today, telling you that I'm in one of those moments right now where I want to be in my comfort zone and I don't want things to change. But I'm in a situation where I have to change and grow and take responsibility and be a human person. And I don't want to be a human person, I want to be a cat. I want to find a nice, soft patch of ground in the sun and curl up and sleep there forever. That's Cat's job. Can you imagine if your job was to find a nice patch of sunlight and sleep? Goals. Tell me how I get paid to do that. No, like, we're human beings and we're called to do things that we're not comfortable with, and we hate them, and we'll resist it until we adapt and we change and we grow. And I'm in the middle of that right now, and it's not comfortable, and I don't know what I'm doing, but no one does. And like, that's comforting. It's also not comforting. It's not, it's a weird jumble where it's comforting to know that nobody knows what they're doing, but it's also terrifying to know that nobody knows what they're doing. Like, we're all just out here doing our best, man. And at the end of the day, you just do your best. I'm just doing my best. And it makes it extra hard because anxiety is a thing that I have. And it makes it hard for me to change because my anxiety wants to keep me comfortable. And I'm still figuring it out, and this video doesn't have a point other than to get this out of me that I feel deep in my soul that change is uncomfortable. And no one's like, well, they are. Lots of people are like, get out of your comfort zone, dive in. But nobody's really telling you that you should enjoy that process. Nobody's saying like, it's gonna be fun. But you have to, like, humans have to change. And that's why I'm not gonna be able to edit this out, so I'm not gonna go on that rant. But like, when you look at society as a whole, and if you look at society through the lens of let's keep things the way they are, or let's go back to the way things were, it's not sustainable. You can't do that. You have to keep moving forward and keep adapting. And I mean, even like evolution itself, like we had to change literally our genetic makeup to get to where we are today. So I don't know why God made humans such that they are uncomfortable with change, given it is part of our DNA that we're gonna have to change. But again, I don't have the answers. I'm just telling you about my experience because that's what this YouTube channel is. It's me being like, hey, hi, hello, friendos. I'm Lauren, single young professional. I hate change and I'm being called to do it a lot lately. And just take you along that ride because it's a bumpy one and I'm gonna fall off and I'm gonna mess up. And saying that makes me wanna die. But it's true. And this is coming across as gung-ho and like ready to tackle it. I'm not. I'm gonna level with you. I am terrified of messing up, and I'm terrified of getting out of my comfort zone, and I'm terrified of everything that being a person is. And I don't have a solution for it. Therapy helps, but ultimately only me has to go through it. Everyone is going through it. You know that meme? If I could edit these videos, I would put it up right here. There's a meme of that guy and he goes, take it easy, but take it. Deep, man. But that's it, man. Like you only you know what your limit is. You only know what you can handle. But you have to understand, and this is me talking to myself, that part of that limit has to encompass change and moving forward. And if you can't do that, you won't go anywhere and you won't be a different person. And as scary as it is to become a different person, it's a beautiful process because you get to learn more, and learning is why we're here. Learning and telling stories. That's all I care about. And even though some lessons you learn might not be the ones that you wanted to learn, you learned that and you know that going forward, and taking that into the next person that you become and the person that you are. And that's the moral of this story. There isn't a bow for it. It's just a package that I'm putting on your lap, or my own lap. This video is for me more than anyone. but I'm trying not to get comfortable with change, but to just accept its reality in the cold, harsh light of day. Anyways, on that twinkly ending, that's the video. Good luck! Thanks for tuning in. Tap that like button if you liked it. Smash that subscribe button. I don't even know if I have the bell, but tap the bell if you want notifications for when I post, because I'm not even gonna make the promise that they're gonna be regular, because they're probably not. Because until I have this overwhelming need to express myself, which, spoiler alert, I have every day, but I hold back, I won't make a video. But I'm trying. And I promise, I said I wasn't gonna promise. I'm trying my best. And that's what I said was the most important thing. Peace out, dudes.